Hi, this is Ajay from Institute of Aeronautical Engineering, pursuing BTech second year in Data Science branch. So in this video, I will be discussing regarding randomized binary search. It is a topic of data structures. So actually, what we do in binary search is we we create an array and we search for an element from that array. So this is done basically. The main coming to Python is we use lists, right? A list or array. So that makes a main theme in that algorithm. So for that we need to have an array and any key element we need to search and number of elements we need to input into the array. So these are some of the things when we do in a normal binary search. But when coming to randomized binary search, we need to have we will randomly pick one of the element in the given range. In binary search we always use middle element, and we start searching for the left side or the right side. But in randomized binary search we will be randomly picking up one element in the given range. So we use in binary search we use middle is start plus end by 2. So this what we use in normal binary search. But whereas coming to randomized binary search, so here is the algorithm we have. First we need to generate a number t, any number, so that this number is the range of numbers that we need to input into the array. Next we do is t is equals to t modulus end minus start place, and then we do t is start plus t. Start is nothing but starting value of the starting index of the array, and next end will be the automatically t minus 1, right? So then t will be the random number between the starting and the ending. And so after this, as usually, we will be performing the binary search. Like if it is greater than, we will be going to the search for the RHS side. If it is less than, then we will be searching for the LHS side of the array. And that is common in all binary searching techniques. But the way of approach till that middle element or the random element will be different from one technique to the other technique. As I have mentioned that in normal binary search, we will be starting from the middle element, right? But in randomized binary search, we will be taking a random number between the starting and the ending of the array. So we will be seeing the time complexity of a randomized binary search algorithm at a glance. So for n elements, let's say expected time requirement will be t of n. So after that, we choose one random pivot array size reduces to some k. We assume that k. So since that pivot is chosen with equal probability for all possible pivots, so then p will be p, hence p will be 1 by n, where t of n is sum of all time sizes of all possible things after choosing the pivot multiplied by probability of choosing that pivot plus time taken to generate the random pivot index. So this will be the t of n. So here I have written is t of n is 1 plus 1 by 2 plus and so on up to 1 by 1 by n minus. So here t of n is n minus 1th harmonic number, where nth harmonic number time complexity is O of log n. So hence the time complexity of this algorithm is O of log n. So now we have seen algorithm and time complexity of randomized binary search. We will be seeing now how the source code is written for this randomized binary search. For that, first I will be saying you a recursive approach for this randomized binary search, in which first we need to declare a function called as get random. It takes two parameters x and y, and which returns a temporary variable tmp. So we need to first we need to import random, then have declared here def get random, which takes two parameters, and then I have written temp is equals to x plus random int of 0 comma 10000 modulus y minus x plus 1. After this calculation, I have written the temporary tm. Next, I have written one more function in it, that is randomized binary search technique, in which it allows it has the arguments as array and length of array r and x. If r is greater than or equals to l, so then we need to have, then we call the function get random function, what we have previously declared here, right? See, here we have declared get random function. So we will be using this, we will be calling this in the next function. So if the element is present at the middle itself, then directly I will be returning the mid. So if the element is smaller than the mid, then it will be at the left side of the sub array. So what I will be doing here, I will be using an if condition, and if the given element x is less than mid value or the mid value is greater than x, then I will be returning the randomized, then I will be calling the function again. So this is recursive approach, right? So whatever the function I have written, function name is randomized binary search. In the sense, again it will take this array, sub array, and length of the array, mid value, and binary search element, and it will, these with these arguments, this function will be called again here. So this is the recursive approach. So if randomized binary search error is less than, then this will call the same function again, but this time the value will be mid plus 1, right? And the starting value will be r, and the element will be, search element will be asterisk. So if the mid value is greater than, then here greater than the search element, then we will be searching left side of the sub array. If not, we will be searching for the right side of the sub array. So when we reach here, if the element is not present either left side or right side, then I will be returning -1 from this function def randomized binary search function. From this whole function, I will be returning -1 if the element is not present in the given array. Okay. For this, we have driver code as first. I need an array which has elements 2, 3, 4, 10, 14. So here I have given elements before itself. If you want, you can have elements during your runtime also. And I have used the variable n to store the length of array, and search element here I have given is 10. Right? If you want to read from the user, you can also read it from the user. And then I have called the function binary search by using these variables. And from that I will be getting either 1 or -1 if the element is not present. So I, whatever the value it is returning, I am storing it in the variable result, right? So I am storing it in result, so that if the result is -1, then I can print that element is not present in the array. If it is present, the element is present at the index, and whatever the variable it is returning to the result, that index I will be printing here. So here I have given x is 10, right? So x is present at index 0, 1, 2, and 3. So third index. So element is present at the index 3. And here I have iterative implementation of randomized binary search. Previous one we have seen is recursive approach. Here it is iterative type of implementation. Here same type, but here I have taken same random function, same randomized binary search. Here I will not call the function again and again. Why? Because here I have first I will be getting a random number from starting of and ending of the index from the array. And if it is element what I have get from uh, if x is at present at mid or not. If it is present, then directly I will be returning the what index of that particular element. So if x is greater, then I will be ignoring the left half. If x is smaller, I will be ignoring the right half. So if we reach this end of the code, if the particular condition or particular element is not satisfying any of these conditions, then I will be returning minus. So for this same driver code, same as previous one as in recursive approach, but here the major change is I am not calling the function again and again. So I have separate code for this and separate conditions I am using for this. Same, and here driver code will be same as that one, and I will be getting I will be storing the index in this variable result, and by using that variable I will be reading these conditions, and I will be giving output whether an element is present in the array or not. If present, what is the index? So this is regarding the iterative approach. So this is regarding randomized binary search technique. So thank you. This is Ajay signing off.